First question for Jahfari comes from Adam Lichtenstein in the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey, Jahfari. I remember back in the summer I asked you at ACC Media Days about the FSU game. Now that week's here, just what's the mood or the vibe in the locker room? I mean, especially coming off of last year's loss, how do people feel about this game?
Everybody fired up to go in there and go play them boys at home. We just fired up to go play. Been a long time to play them boys.
Go to Manny Navarro of The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Jahfari. I'm curious, the 4th and 14 play, how much you guys still talk about that? And, it's obviously something that's important to the FSU fan base. It's like their moment of pride that they were able to convert on that play. But just curious how much you've gone back and looked at that play over time.
We're just moving forward. We on this Saturday. We ain't thinking about last year or even anything in the past. We worry about this Saturday, coming to play at home.
And then I guess a follow-up, just Jordan Travis, he obviously was a part of that game last year. What's the key to stopping him?
He's a great player. We got to contain. He likes to use his legs a lot. Fast guy. So we got to contain him, keep him in the pocket. Keep him keep him uncomfortable back there.
Any more questions for Jahfari? Go back to Manny and then Adam again.
Hey, Jahfari, specifically with Leonard Taylor, we always ask you about him because he's such an incredible talent. He talked about how 3 weeks ago we had a talk with Coach Cristobal and his mom and the whole thing, and he's changed his eating habits. What else have you seen from him that's maybe different that's leading him to all the success lately?
He's been doing more film study, so he getting to understand the game a little bit more and more every week. He's learning new things every day. I go in there and I see him there watching film. So that's one of the things he's doing to be an even better player than he is right now.
Adam, go ahead again.
Hey again. So Jakari Brown's been getting more involved in the offense lately. As a defender, what makes a guy like him, big, fast, so difficult to defend against?
He can move. He's a big, long guy, and he can hurt you real bad with his feet. Real shifty guy. That's what it is. He can move real well. Hard to bring him down, break down in open space. That's a dangerous dude right there, man.
All right, let's see. You have one final hand up. We'll go to Frank Tucker to wrap it up for Jahfari. Frank?
Hey, Jahfari. So we heard Leonard Taylor and Tyreek Stevenson both talk about kind of mentally checking themselves over the last few weeks. Is that something that the defense has just needed to do over, to keep the morale up, or is this something that Mario Cristobal is kind of bringing out of you guys?
Well, at certain times, everybody has to check themselves out there on that field because, sometimes there's a lot of stuff going through your head, or may have been like a bad play or something happened in the last play, but you got to check yourself and make sure you're locked in on the next play. Keep moving forward. You can't dwell on the past. That's not good for you in this sport. You got to just keep moving forward.
All right, Jahfari, thank you very much for your time.